Adele, you're a big fan.
Oh, totally.
Who isn't?
Who isn't?
Who isn't?
Yeah.
I love that you are very protective of her about dating.
I'm such a mother hen. I just can't help it.
What did you say? That those guys better watch themselves?
Yes, because, you know, first of all, you would get an excruciatingly brilliant album written about you that would, you know, only launch her further into the stratosphere of greatness if you were unkind to her. And then, you know, the rest of us would come after you. So there's that.
You would go after someone who treated her badly?
I might trip him if he walked past. That's all. Just a little... sorry.
Yeah.
Or do a musical later on?
None currently, but can I tell you just like a secret dream? Like, I don't see how this could possibly happen, but if it were to, it would be awesome moments. I just found out Adele's new album is going to be a country album. And I know Adele, like, doesn't need me to be her backup singer. She's the best singers in the world. But, like, if I could just, like, sing, like, you know, la, 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 on the backup of her album, I could die happy.
I love the one they've been playing the most out of on the radio, but then I like Rolling in the Deep. Is that it? Is that the name of it? That one. That's it.
I would love to do something like, you know, bluesy, like Adele or something.
Adele, they just can't get enough of her. Even at Beyonce's secret London gig, they were Adele spotting.
I saw her from afar. I stared at her for about an hour. She looked up and caught Chris Colfer and I staring at her, and she waved and she winked, and I died.
What's your favorite Adele song?
My favorite Adele song? Oh my God. Adele, My Heart's a Stone probably is my favorite Adele.
All right.
Yeah.
Good choice. Adele. Just because she's so awesome and she's one of the most talented singers, writers, you know, artists out right now, I think. And I think she's just really talented.
I'm so happy for her success. She's had like #1s everywhere, like Dagenham, America, anywhere you can have a #1, Adele is there, rolling in the deep.
I came to the Brits just to stalk Adele. It really was nothing about me. It wasn't about the Brits. It wasn't about the performance. It was really just to see Adele again. I saw her at the Grammys. I mean, I love her.
And does she know the depth of your feelings for her?
She has no idea.
I'm gonna find someone else like you.
She sounds aged and beautiful, and there's a tone to her voice that is really classic and very timeless.
I really love Adele. I think her voice is just amazing. She has just a soulful sound, and it just rings with you and stays with you.
If I could open for anybody, it would probably be Adele, because she is, all in all, she's my inspiration.
And tell us a little bit about your own inspirations, sort of music-wise. Who are the people you look up to and I don't know, trying to emulate or your inspirations?
I love Adele.
Adele, what's your favorite Adele song?
Well, she said Someone Like You. That was beautiful.
Did you see Adele today? Did you how much?
It was incredible.
What is it about her that stands out?
What?
What is it about Adele that stands out?
Her voice. She's hilarious, too.
In between songs she talks?
In between, she's just the funniest person. She's real, honest, and her show is just captivating. She sits there and just sings with her voice, and everyone in the crowd was just in awe. I love her.
I'd never heard the song before. And once I saw the video, I actually fell in love with her and actually that song. It was one of those songs that, like, I wish I wrote. And yeah, it's just like very rich vocals and just a lot of passion in her. So I really like and respect her. So
I think Adele is an amazing artist. I think she's an amazing singer.
Adele, of course, is like the shit. You know, she's like the greatest. I think everybody loves her, man. And, you know, I'm not always a fan of loving what everybody else loves, but she's just so good. I just appreciate her, like, having such good quality music and it being so soulful and real. Like, she didn't have to compromise her sound in any way. Like, it's just all the way. It reminds me of, like, Motown stuff, like, old, like, Motown shit. Like, the same vibe, the same quality. You know, she's not sampling, she's not doing anything, man. It's just all her. So she's definitely probably the most talented musician out right now.
I think that's one of the artists I respect the most in this industry. She's been through a lot as an artist in terms of growing as an artist. She's had 2 albums out and she smashed it, of course. But she still stays humble. You would have thought she was just a girl next door. She goes on like she ain't killed it. Like she
seems like one of the girls from the block.
Very down to earth. She is like a girl. She is a bit hood as well, isn't it? She is the girl from the block. She's hood. She doesn't care. And the thing is, do you know what? That's why I respect her, an artist like her. She's not, you know, she's not got all the tinsel. You know what I mean? She's not one of those artists that are just like, oh yeah, let me pretend for you, so you feel like I'm a pop star. She's a true sense of the word in terms of a singer. She's a real artist. I think that's one of the artists I respect the most in this industry. She's been through a lot as an artist in terms of growing as an artist. She's had 2 albums out and she smashed it, of course. But she still stays humble. You would have thought she was just a girl next door. She goes on like she ain't killed it. Like she
seems like one of the girls from the block.
Very down to earth. She is like a girl. She is a bit hood as well, isn't it? She is the girl from the block. She's hood. She doesn't care. And the thing is, do you know what? That's why I respect her, an artist like her. She's not, you know, she's not got all the tinsel. You know what I mean? She's not one of those artists that are just like, oh yeah, let me pretend for you, so you feel like I'm a pop star. She's a true sense of the word in terms of a singer. She's a real artist.
And I'm a huge fan. Anderson, what's it like to have Adele, who's probably the best voice of her generation, singing Rolling in the Deep to you, a cappella from 3 feet away?
Well, I don't think anybody who's, you know, vaguely conscious has not heard Adele songs. I jog to Rolling in the Deep every day.
From the line. I hate to be up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. Can't find it out. Yep, singing Adele. Where'd that go?
Would you ever cook for Adele? Is that a yes or a no, or are you going to leave us in doubt?
That is a definite yes.
All right. What would you cook for her? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song? Do you have a favorite song?
Pasta.
Oh!
In terms of what I cook, sorry, definitely pasta.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriffssteiger war ein Befehl! Wer schickt Sie? Dass Sie es wagen, Sie meinen Befehl zu widersetzen! Oh, weit ist das also gekommen. Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie nennen sich Generale, weil Sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen, wie man Messer und Gabel hält!
I love Adele. That girl rocks.
And
I like her.
This is the first time she'll be performing after her surgery.
Oh my gosh. Well, I know she's going to kill it. Her voice is so amazing. I'm Team Adele all day.
Great. And she's up for 6 nominations. So then we'll be cheering.
First time or
second time around? I think she's been nominated before, but this is 6 nominations this year. So
first time for 6 nominations. Go Adele. Get it, girl. I hope tomorrow is amazing for you. You totally rock. Ciara is supporting you all the way. I love Adele.
Wonderful.
I rocked her every morning with the iPod on the player.
Well, any chance to see Adele perform or talk to her, I'm all about it. I think she's one of the most amazing artists out right now.
That's right. I think that we should be celebrating life. I think there are a lot of people like Adele, I think this is Adele's night, who have come back again. And I can't wait to hear her sing, and I love music.
I'm just a big fan. I mean, I know that Adele was, going through some changes, with her vocals and all of that, but I've been a fan from day one, before she got sick. So I just love and appreciate real artists, that love what they do.
I definitely think Adele should take home a few Grammys this year. She's amazing. I love her. She is inspired so many people, and she's a true artist, real music, real passion, soul.
When it comes to the singing, Adele definitely takes over your soul when she sings, and that's something you always fought for, was real music and people really connecting with the voices and with the people. And I think what she represents is amazing, and it helps us.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Adele. I mean, she's been the talk
of the town, from, I mean, the nitty-gritty underground clubs all the way to the posh establishments. Like, she is really making a killing in impressing people, and so I want to see the performance.
Everybody loves Adele. What is it about Adele that everybody loves?
She's so real and honest, and I think that's an endearing quality.
Yeah, I couldn't be prouder of Adele. I know she was nervous about tonight, and I don't know, she's as real as it gets.
The dude's dope. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I came too. I want to, you know, the whole hype on, like, she's not performing, her voice. She's not performing. What makes you, like, she starved the market to where you want to see her perform live. I didn't get a chance to see her perform at the Grammys, but because I knew I was going to be here at the Brits, I'm like, wow, I get to see her finally. It's dope. It's like seeing Sade. Like, remember she, like, disappeared for a minute and then she went on tour again, and, like, whoa, and everybody went. But wow, that's like Adele, first shot out. Now you're like waiting in line to see her. It's amazing. I can't wait.
I love Adele. I don't imagine that anyone could have come down here and say they don't love her story, love her success, love her songs, love her humanity, love her dirty jokes. I just think she's fantastic.
You always wonder who's going to be the person they photograph with the whole armful of cradling all these Grammys, and I'm glad it was her because I think she's so phenomenally talented.
Incredible, and the performance was incredible as well. She looked and sounded, she looked amazing.
I'm so pleased for her, and I just think it couldn't have happened to a nicer person. You know, you could just tell she means every word, and I think, you know, that should be rewarded 6 times over.
Start down this end. We got this after Adele. Sorry.
Chris Martin wilde absoluut het optreden van Adele meepikken en liet de persmeute wachten.
People just don't have any flaws, do they? She's just perfect in every way. She's great, and you know we're here in Britain at the moment. Probably the best singer in the world at the moment.
She always kills it live. She's like one of the best live artists, really, in my opinion. I saw her at the Brits. It was last year or the year before. I think last year. Yeah. So she's proper.
One of the first gigs I ever did was in a tiny pub in Camden, and Adele was in that lineup as well, and I remember hearing her sing and playing her guitar, and she's got one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard. So it's just so fantastic to have her back and to have her singing, because she's a sort of true British icon.
She ain't real. She ain't gonna be able to love you like I will. She is a stranger. You and I have history, or don't you remember? Sure, she's got it all. But baby, is that really what you want? Blessed up, so you got your head in the clouds. You made a fool out of you, and boy, she's bringing you down. She make your heart melt, but you're cold to the core. Now rumor has it she ain't got your love anymore.